Telescope is a device which increases the hope and scope of seeing heavenly bodies in the universe like moon, planets and constellations. Okay, so we shall discuss about telescope in which object is at infinity. When object is at infinity, image will be exactly at f. According to the properties of various images formed due to convex lens, when you consider object at focal length, image will be at infinity. When object is at infinity, image will be exactly at focal point. As you know, a parallel beam of light ray always passes through the focal point. A parallel beam of light ray always passes through the focal point. So here also a parallel beam of light ray is coming. It is exactly focusing at the focal point. So this is going to be the focal point of the object. If it is a focal point of an object, what is this distance from here to here? Can we take this distance as f naught, focal length of the objective? It can be considered as f naught focal length of the objective here, is it? So this is the case here. So this is telescope. Telescope means it is used to see far objects like moon, constellations, galaxies, whatever it may be, heavenly bodies in the sky. Okay, so this is a best example of a telescope here. One objective lens will be there, one eye lens will be there. Objective means towards the object we are placing, eye lens means it is towards the eye, that's it. And here parallel beam of light ray, when it falls, exactly it focuses at the focal point of the principle of focus of an objective here. This is going to focus at this place. So this image formed because of object which is at infinity, this image is going to be an object for the eye lens again. Object, image for objective. Image of an object is going to be object for eye lens. And this is in between focal length and optic center. Okay, so this is in between focal length and optic center. Okay, this image, which is going to be an object for this lens, where it is lying between focal length of an eye lens as well as optic center. So you know, when object is between focal length and optic center, you will get a virtual image. You will get a virtual image, and that too on the same side. On the same side of the object, you are getting the virtual image. So you know the properties here. What is the property here? Focal length, optic center. If you take an object here, you know image is going to form on the same side of the object here. It is going to be a virtual image. But here as the object is inverted, image is also going to be inverted. If object is erected, image is going to be erected. This is a virtual image. This is also virtual image only. And here, where is the final image? Okay, this is an image for the first objective lens is going to be an object for an eye lens whose image is forming at this place, which can be considered as I1, G1 here. Okay, so and where is the final image formed? Exactly at least distance of distinct vision. Exactly at this place, which is called as least distance of distinct vision, that can be considered to be 25 centimeters. Okay, it is considered to be 25 centimeters. You are getting the final image at this place. Okay, then here you need to find out the magnification here. To find out the magnification, angle made by the object is which is considered as alpha here. Angle made by the object alpha, angle made by the image is beta, isn't it? Beta. But instead of taking this as an object, this as an angle, you can consider this angle also, because these are vertically opposite angles. Instead of taking this angle and this measurement, which is very far, is not convenient to find the height or the distance here. Instead of taking this angle, can't we take this angle? Yes, because both the angles are same, vertically opposite angles. So I am considering this angle here, that is taken as alpha. Okay, if this is going to be an alpha, then what happens here now? In this case, what is going to happen? Try to understand here. Now, if you observe, we shall discuss about what is a meaning of magnification in this case. So, angular magnification is how much? So, you know magnification is nothing but it is the ratio of tan of angle of angle made by the image to the angle made by the object. Actually, it is going to be angle made by the image by angle made by the object here. So actually angular magnification means we write the ratio of angles here, beta by alpha. But when angles are very small, if angles are very small, we can consider tan beta is approximately equal to beta and tan alpha is approximately equal to alpha. Tan alpha is approximately equal to alpha. Tan beta is approximately equal to beta. So instead of taking beta by alpha, I am considering tan beta by tan alpha so that we can get the identities, we can get the equations also. It's very simple. So magnification is going to be tan beta. How much is tan beta here now? Tan beta means you can consider it is Ig, okay, by UE, opposite side by adjacent side, that is UE, whole divided by tan alpha. You can consider this one. Here also you are getting Ig only, opposite side, whereas adjacent side is F naught. Adjacent side is going to be F naught. This is going to be the adjacent side here. Now comes to the sign conventions. How can we take sign conventions here? You know Ig is inverted. This is inverted. I can take it as minus. UE is left side. UE is the measurement for eye lens. It is left side. You can consider this as minus. Left side means it is minus, no? Then what happens to Ig? Again, this is also minus. F naught is for objective, and that is right side of the objective. It is right side of an objective. As it is right side of an objective, can you consider this as plus? So this is about the sign conventions here. If this is about the sign convention, this minus getting cancelled here. You can not take this minus and minus. What is one minus is left here. So anyhow, Ig is going to be cancelled. Ig is going to be cancelled. What is left at last then? Magnification is nothing but F naught by UE. Magnification is nothing but F naught by UE. This minus is going to be left like this only. Minus is considered to be like that only. Minus ऐसे रहा था. Then, how can you modify these equations? I will discuss here. How are you going to modify this equation here? First of all, for eye lens, you can take lens maker's formula. That is, lens formula you can take 1 by VE minus 1 by UE. 1 by FE is equal to 1 by VE minus 1 by UE. Okay. So what are you going to do now here? This 1 by UE, you take it as left side. Okay. So one more thing you can do here. Can we write this VE as minus D? Can we write this VE as minus D? Okay. So VE can be considered as minus D here. So 1 by FE is equal to 1 by minus D minus 1 by UE. Okay. Like this you can take. Then I will take this UE also minus here because it is also left side. UE. Okay. UE. Is it not left side? So sign conventions you can take it as minus UE. Then what are you going to get now? 1 by FE is equal to minus 1 by D plus 1 by UE. So I can take this as 1 by UE is equal to 1 by FE plus 1 by D. Okay. So I can write 1 by UE is equal to 1 by FE if you common out. 1 plus FE by D. See 1 by FE if you common out, I can write this as 1 plus FE by D. Because if you multiply this one again, you will get the same thing. Okay. So what I am going to do now here, 1 by UE is replaced with this complete. Okay. So though here magnification is equal to minus F naught by, instead of 1 by UE, can you write this one? This complete identity, what are we going to write now here? FE 1 plus FE by D. Okay. 1 plus FE by D. So getting this as a magnification. Getting this as a magnification, and whatever you are finding here, this is all about near point. This is all about near point. It is a near point magnification because final image is at least distance of distinct vision. Final image is at least distance of distinct vision. That's why it is called as near point. Okay. Okay. Then how can you find out far point now? So how are you going to find out the far point? Okay, you know near point is nothing but, near point means final image at 25 centimeters is called as a near point. Final image at 25 centimeters is called as a near point image. Near point image. If final image is at infinity, it is called as far point image. If final image is at infinity, you will take it as a far point image. So, final image at infinity, that is, here D can be replaced with infinity. This D, final image comes to infinity. Final image comes to infinity. Diagram also little bit changes. How the diagram is going to change, I will tell you. See, here to get the final image, you will move this lens backwards. You will move this lens backwards so that this point will exactly coincide here now. When you move this lens backwards, what happens, you know? F0 and Fe both are going to coincide here. F0 will be that point only. Fe is also going to be that point. Previously, where was Fe? Here, no? I am moving this lens back. Then focal point also moving back. Already F0 was here only. When I move this lens backwards, then Fe which was here will coincide with F0. We have to move till F0 and Fe coincide. When both will coincide, then what happens here? This image is going to be an object here and that object falls at focal point. When object falls at focal point, then these lines will become parallel lines now. Because when object is at focal point, image will be at infinity. When object is at focal point, what happens here now? Image is going to be at infinity now. Final image will be somewhere like this. That is at infinity. That means I1, G1 will be at infinity here somewhere because you are getting parallel beam of lights. It's a basic concept that if an object is considered at focal point, image is at infinity. If object is at infinity, image at focal point, these are vice versa. It's a vice versa case. So, finally, what are you going to get now? Finally, because instead of D, you will consider F0. Whether you take D or you can take V be infinity, so it is going to be infinity. So therefore, this is going to be near point. So magnification at far point, modification of diagram is there here now. Final image is not here now. Final image goes to infinity. Object is also at infinity, image is also at infinity. When object is at infinity, image is at focal point. Okay, when this image for the first object, the image of the first object is going to be the object for the second lens. And this image for the first object, which is going to be the object for the second lens, that is also exactly at focal point because both are coinciding now. As both are coinciding, final image is going to be at infinity. Final image goes to infinity. Final image goes to infinity means this D or whatever it may be, you can consider VE, okay, VE or D, whatever it may be, fine. This is D, this cannot be called as D now because VE will become infinity here. D means least distance of distinct vision. So VE means final image for eye lens. Image distance for eye lens is going to be infinity. Then what happens? Here formula will become minus F0 by Fe into 1 plus here Fe by infinity you will write. Okay, actually we have replaced VE only with D. So instead of VE you will take infinity. Okay, so infinity means what are you going to get now? This is infinity. So something by infinity is going to be 0. So magnification at far point is going to be minus F0 by Fe. Then this is going to be 1 plus 0. Therefore the final point is, magnification at far point is minus f naught by fe. That's it. This is the final equation. But after that, we need to find out what is the length of the lens, length of the telescope for near point. So length of the telescope at near point. What was the length here? I told you that previously where is the point fe here? Previously fe was here, no? Previously fe was here, and this is going to be f naught. Okay, so what is the length of the lens? Length, what is the meaning of length? Length is nothing but distance between two lenses. Distance between the two lenses is called as length. So now previously the length at near point was f naught plus ue. Okay, f naught plus ue, and you should consider modulus of ue. You should not take minus here, because you are measuring, no? Length means there won't be any minus or plus. It is a scalar. Length was the scalar. We won't take directions or negative or positive. Just measuring the length, that's it. Because ue will be negative, you should not write negative here. That's why even though if it is negative, you should take modulus. Modulus means again positive. Adding f naught plus ue is going to be the length at near point here. Is it okay? So this is going to be length at near point. Next, we shall find out what is the length at far point. So length at far point means, I told you now, fe should not be here. Fe and f naught should coincide now, because lens is moved back. So fe, which was at this place, will slowly move along with the lens, and now fe will be at this point. Both will coincide now. There is no point here now. Fe, f naught coincides. So at the far point, f naught and fe coincides. Okay, if both are coinciding now, ue should be replaced with fe. ue should be replaced with fe, because this is the focal point of the eye lens, and that is going to be the focal point of the objective also. Then focal point to the optic center is fe. Focal point to the optic center is f naught for this lens and for that lens also, both. Then length at far point is going to be the sum of f naught plus fe, that's it. Here it is f naught plus ue, but here it is f naught plus fe. F naught plus ue, here f naught plus fe. Okay, so this is the concept. Easy? Understood? Stop.